Hello, everyone. Welcome to Talking Reds. This is a Liverpool fan channel where we bring you all Liverpool content from news to transfer gossip to quizzes to stats to everything Liverpool related. We've got it for you on this channel, and it's daily content as well. We try to keep it fresh. We try to keep it entertaining for you guys at home. But in this episode, it is the news. It is the latest transfer news for Liverpool, and it's two huge stories coming out today and yesterday as well. Two players linked with Liverpool, two incredible players linked with Liverpool. However, and they're also a very reliable journalist, I must say. Before we do get started in terms of these specific players and the specific transfer news, we know as Liverpool fans, this is the time of the year. It's December. January is just around the corner. Transfer window's around the corner. We always get linked to players constantly like this. It builds up, and we don't buy them on anyway. Anyone that knows me knows I don't fall for PR, but I don't get too excited about transfers. However, I do like these transfers. I do like these links, but I know this club, if that makes sense. Anyway, we'll get on to the news anyway. So Alphonso Davies for Bayern Munich is open to a move, according to Christian Falk, a very, very reliable journalist. Very reliable journalist. And Liverpool are on the list in terms of teams that are looking at him. So a player that can play left back and centre back is exactly what Liverpool are looking for and have been looking for in recent transfer windows. Because of the Virgil van Dijk situation, possibly may even leave yet. We don't know. Still none to the wires in terms of the contracts. They look like the same, but we don't know. Not fully. And Virgil van Dijk's not going to get any younger anyway. So at some point we need to replace him. Robbo is not doing very well at the moment. Left back, it's hard to watch at the moment because we all love Robbo and we all want him to be back to how he was, but we know he's not going to be. And Virgil van Dijk at some point is going to drop off. So who would we look at? Alphonso Davies is a very, very outstanding player, linked to Real Madrid, obviously. So Real Madrid are the main targets currently. They always have been. They've always been interested in Davies, and it probably likely that he goes to Real Madrid if we're very honest with ourselves. However, I think Liverpool should at least try something. Yes, we might lose that to Real Madrid like we always do, but it's the trying that we need to do. And Davies, I'd much rather look at younger players, possibly. And I sort of see him going to Madrid anyway. So, yeah, but at least maybe just put out something out there for Davies. There you go. Let's go try get him. At least try, and then see what happens from it. If it don't work out, it don't work out. We look to everyone else. There's Ait-Nouri, there's Cherki, there's Robertson. There's 3 left backs there in the Premier League that I would be looking at anyway, going forward. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of Davies? Do you think Liverpool should at least try? Maybe put the name out there. Who knows? Who knows? Real Madrid might not end up going for him properly, and we just have a free run at him. You'd never know. Sometimes you've got to try the lottery. You're not going to win the lottery without buying a ticket. So, Alphonso Davies, would he be suited to you guys at home? Would he be suited to Liverpool fans to bring in, whether it be summer or January, whenever? So the next news is I'm going to quickly go off that one because I don't think we're fully in for this guy. But this guy, however, is a little bit more, I'd say, concrete in terms of the rumours and possibilities in terms of Liverpool, and that is Rayan Cherki of Lyon. A 21-year-old attacking midfielder, could play either side of the wings, could play attacking midfield. This guy is a versatile player and he's sensational, absolutely sensational on the ball. He's been sensational this season for Lyon. And according to Santi Auna, that we are working, who is also a reliable journalist, we are working behind the scenes to sign the attacking midfielder in January. That is the words right now, is in January, which really surprises me because I didn't really think we'd be looking at that sort of position currently, especially the early as January. Are we expecting Salah to go? Are we expecting, I don't know what, are we expecting someone like a Diaz to go in the summer possibly? Cherki can play left, right. He has played in the previous games left and right wing. He can play cam. So it's hard to look at who if we were to get rid of anyone, who are we getting rid of? Are we actually expecting Salah to leave? Are we expecting Diaz to leave to Barcelona in the summer? It does question that for me personally. But I am happy with these sort of links for a player like that because I think he's a sensational player. And if we were to lose Salah, if we were to lose Diaz, it'd certainly be a player I'd be looking at. I'd also be looking at him to play Cam as well. If we wanted to look for a Cam, I think we're happy with Szoboszlai and Elliott. But if you want to improve it, then you go out and get these players. According to Fabrice Hawkins as well, Fabrice Hawkins, another reliable journalist coming on this story as well. He will be going for 25 to 35 million, which is very, very cheap for a player of his talent. Very cheap indeed. Now, you guys think, but 25 to 35 million pound is about the price tag we like to look at as well in terms of the future stars. 21-year-old, and he's got bags of potential. I think it's a perfect price for a player like that. And like I said, if we were to get rid of Salah, if Salah were to leave, or if Diaz were to leave, this guy would be a good option, a very good option to bring in. Like I said, he could play either wing, and he could play as a cam as well. A fantastic player. 25 to 35 million. I mean, look, we got Gakpo for around the same price. We got Salah for around the same price. Mane for around the same price. Can we do it again? Can Michael Edwards pull out another sensational move? But we know our ownership. We know the tight budget that we work on. Is a player in those positions a priority right now? That's the question as I asked Liverpool fans, and I've answered it myself. You know, we did a stream on what we should prioritise in terms of transfers going forward. If Salah and Van Dijk were to leave, obviously centre back and right wing need to be prioritised. So if any of those, if Salah was to leave, for example, a right winger needs to be prioritised. Therefore, Cherki should be one that we should be looking at. Certainly. Other players I'm thinking of are Semenyo, Mbeumo, players like that. Even Jarrod Bowen, possibly. I know he's a little bit older, but he's still a sensational right winger. So those are the kind of players I'd look for if we were Salah to leave. Let's hope Salah don't leave. Does this transfer rumour, or does this transfer news say that he is leaving? I hope not. But just asking the question, by the way, guys. Just asking the question. I don't think Salah will leave anyway, so I don't think we should be prioritising that position specifically. A DM, a centre back, a left back, maybe even a striker above right winger for me now, or left winger, or even a cam. I think there's 4 positions for me that should be in front of that sort of area. But are we actually planning ahead for once? Because we don't usually do this. We don't plan ahead. We've done it a couple of times, I'd say. We've done it with a keeper this time, which is good. Mamardashvili coming in, but even though Kelleher's there. That's planning ahead. We planned ahead with Diaz, with Mane. He took over Mane. Mane went to the centre. But we don't usually plan ahead. We don't be proactive. We're usually reactive to injuries, reactive to players leaving. And I hate that policy. I hate that tight budget that we have on that. We need to start being proactive. So if Ryan Cherki was to come in and be a backup to Salah, for example, I'd be down for that, as long as we address the other issues, if that makes sense. There's no good us going to get Ryan Cherki and then we still need a DM and still need a left back, still need a centre back, still need a striker. I think we should get someone like that as well as that at the other positions. But Liverpool have been doing that recently. We've been going all out on attackers, and then we sort of neglect the other areas of the pitch, and that's what it's been going like. So is Cherki another addition to that? Getting another attacking player and not addressing other issues on the pitch that are going to hold us back at some point? Yes, it's looking good right now. We're top of the league, but there is still worries and there's still issues there that need to be sorted out. We're seeing in recent games like Robbo's dropping off. It's not nice to see, like I said before. We all love Robbo, and he's one of the best players I've ever seen at this club. But we've got to be proactive here. We've got to think about the future of the club. A DM is still needed for me. Ryan Gravenberch has been sensational. I've said many times on here, Ryan Gravenberch is our player of the season alongside Mo Salah. His adaptability game is out of this world. I'm so glad we've got him. I'm so glad that he's been able to adapt his game to play DM and cover the lack of funding off the pitch, but I still want someone next to him. I still want a defensive-minded player next to him, first and foremost, and allow Gravenberch to do what he needs to do, be a Gravenberch properly. But what do you guys think about these transfer rumours? Alphonso Davies or Ryan Cherki of Lyon? Which one would you take? And if any were available in January, would you take that risk and get them in January? 25 to 35 million, by the way, is very, very cheap. So if we were to get them in January at that price, I think it's a good deal. But like I said, we need to prioritise other positions first. Please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, notification bells on as well, please. It helps out massively. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, you would help us absolutely massively. And I appreciate everything that all the subscribers so far that have subscribed, everyone that's commented. I love the feedback. I love people getting involved with the comments as well. I love to play off the comments and just really create a good community here at Talking Reds. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a great weekend and hope it ends on a Liverpool win.